Got sort of a different video for you today. This is a viewer request. She saw this card that I posted a couple weeks ago, I think, and asked if I had any ideas for a birthday party invitation for a 3-year-old using this Watercolor Wings stamp set. So again, this is the stamp set, and it's these butterfly images that you layer together to create a really pretty watercolor look, nice depth to the image, really pretty butterfly. I love this set a lot. So let me show you what I came up with. This one is kind of based off of my original card. You can see the layout is the same. I just used my regular computer and printer at home, just with Microsoft Word, to print out the party details, and then I stamped the butterfly, and I used, on this one, I used crushed curry, pear pizzazz, and cucumber crush, and I used Tip Top Taupe for the bodies and the antenna on all of the cards that I'm going to show you. And then I also used this stamp set. It's called Tin O Cards, and it goes with a really cool kit, and I used this border here from this set to stamp around the outside of the card. In hindsight, I probably would not have done that. I think it looks a little bit busier than I wanted it to look, but I thought it needed something a little bit more than the butterfly. Now that I stamped it, I think the butterfly would have been just fine and would certainly make the process of making a bunch of these a lot more streamlined. So that is my first idea. Here's the second idea. I, again, printed out the party details on my computer, just on Whisper White cardstock. On this card, I used the watercolor wash background stamp, and I stamped it off once before stamping on my project to get a nice light color, just a little bit of texture on the background. You certainly would not need to do that, but you know, plain white cardstock would look really nice too. And then I stamped my 2 butterflies, and I used mint macaron, Marina Mist, and Lost Lagoon on these 2 butterflies. So this one is the mint stamped off, and then the mint, and then the Marina Mist, and this one is mint, Marina Mist, and Lost Lagoon in the middle. The Whisper White layer is cut to 3.5 by 5. The mint layer is cut to 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and the Marina Mist is I forgot 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. So it's kind of a weird size, plus the butterflies stick off the edge a little bit, so I used the In Colors designer paper and the envelope punch board to just make my own envelope. These envelopes can go through the mail. I have sent pattern envelopes like this through the mail. You just want to make sure that you seal it up nicely with some, you know, snail or something like that, and use a label sticker to write your address. So there's a little bit of a closer look at this card. And then this is my third idea, and I think this one is my favorite. What I did was I actually printed the party details on vellum, and in my printer I did not have any problems printing on vellum. What I did was I set the paper type in the printer options. I set it actually to transparency, and it worked out just fine. This is Stampin' Up! Vellum is a nice heavyweight thick vellum. So I just printed that out, and then I stamped my 3 butterflies, and I used a pastel color palette on this one. So I stamped the 3 small butterflies on some Whisper White, mounted that on some Pool Party, and then I just used the Pool Party cotton ribbon. This ribbon is gorgeous. It's so soft and nice. So I just used that. I punched 2 holes and fed the ribbon through and tied a little bow, and that's what's holding my vellum on. So you see, you get the pretty pastel butterflies, or certainly you could do brighter colors, absolutely, any colors that you want to do. So you get the pretty butterflies coming through the text, but the text is still very legible. This whole thing measures 3.5 by 5. So it would fit in our note card envelopes. And yeah, I think this one is my favorite, but I had a lot of fun putting all three of these together. So I hope that gives you some good ideas for your birthday party invitations. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.